Hey, and welcome back to episode 21 of the Techs-Mechs Colony Fiesta Bale. Had a couple small changes since last episode. I replaced a good chunk of the floors from that concrete, which, while functional at being better than dirt, was ugly. Gave us a -1 penalty for every square of it. And replaced with paved tile. Cost 2 steel per tile. However, it doesn't have that beauty penalty. So a lot of our rooms, because everybody was very unhappy about how ugly their rooms were, at least we're back up to neutral beauty for all the bedrooms, which helps everybody's moods a little bit. We also made a couple small changes over here to our ritual. Rebuilding the grand altar in marble, which we don't technically have enough marble for yet. Actually, let's prioritize that. Marble blocks. Let's just do this until we have 300 of these. That seems important. Hey, Gert, instead of harvesting some hay grass, go cut some blocks, please. Anyway, this was previously granite. The marble will be much more beautiful, and that will help a lot. Unfortunately, that does mean we also need some remaining tiles. Once the altar is built, we can go on from there, but now the room is back up to an impressiveness above 60. It was below at one point, which made everybody also unhappy. We'll see how this goes. We do have the sacrificial flag to be built at some point, so we can do an ethical fiesta when we do that. It's good for a little bit of positive mood if everybody is in a good spot for it. But if it goes bad, then things go bad. So we'll see how things go. We might bring that's going to make a mess, but we'll deal with some stuff as it goes. A little bit of unhappiness in general, but still don't have the plasteel that we need for the prosthetics table. We're still good on food for our animals, primarily because we have this entire huge field system here. If we block this off by putting a fence here, we'll end up in a scenario where we're just under the food we need. We'll be at 24 versus the 27 that we need right now based on our current. But it'll be what it is. So worst case scenario, if we have to block it off, we can. Gert's unhappy. He's malnourished. Let's clear his tasks. Let him get some food. Maybe have Aria. I guess we can. We did also have a run-in with the flu for a couple people. Winter and Marcian both got it. Got pretty close to both of them dying. Barely didn't, thanks to the preach health on Marcian. Otherwise, he would have died. Winter barely made it on her own. So there is that. Just a lot of cleanup stuff. Expanded some things out. Made some changes to some of our room shapes. And marked up a lot more of them to be smooth to make things look nicer too. Eventually the robot will get around to it. Bobbert Jr. has been putting forth a lot of good work. This is our replacement for Bobbert, who died due to those Jaguar last episode. I'm just going to drag this up. I want to eventually make this a secondary loop. So we'll have that eventually. I have concerns that Bobbert Jr. will be able to smooth this. We might have to relocate our safe. We'll see how that goes. There's a bulk good trader. That's cool. Unfortunately, they're a tribal-based one. So we may not be able to... pause this so I can select them. May not be able to actually get the plasteel we need from them because of that. But it's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and take some of these walls and deconstruct them. Do the same thing here with these columns and this table. It's good materials, and we'll go ahead and flag the floors here to be removed, just because that'll get us some bricks back as well. Northwestern Alder. Attacking immediately. These look like pirates. Tycho's got some smoke grenades, we got some guns, we got some axes. What are the quality of these guns? Ooh, good auto pistol. Good normal machine pistol, an SMG, a revolver. I'll tell you what we should probably do. We should probably fix everybody's equipment. They're hanging around over here, so we can do this for just a little bit. It'll be fine. Panther devoured a chinchilla. How are we doing on? Not nearly enough marble. That's fine. 300 bucks still. In fact, let's suspend this so they have to use marble. I don't even know if we have any marble on the map, actually. This, you know, I don't see any marble. I don't even see any marble chunks. So we may not be able to do this out of marble. What do we have? What do we have enough of then? Granite? That's fine. Just kill this. We'll unsuspend this. Let's cancel this marble grand altar. And we'll go ahead and throw this down as a granite one again. Not quite as pretty, but at least we can make that. I didn't even notice that. Oops. Everybody's in emergency mode. So right now, everybody should be wearing armor. Oh, we didn't change this to nudist armored. Let's fix that for the fight policy. Now Marcian will go put on some armor and not die as easily. So they're beginning their assaults. Bam. We're going to gear and go everybody over to here. And we're going to go ahead and turn our animals loose. We've got 9 of these slasher dryads. Just going to force everybody to use ranged. Those smoke grenades, man. Got 2 claw dryads that are down. We'll see how that goes here. Alright, they're now fleeing. So first we're going to do, we did lose 2 dryads. Dryad 4 was cut to death. Fortunate. Dryad 6 was, I guess, beaten to death. Clouded by Tycho. It's that smoke. So we're going to zoom out. We'll double click the bodies, strip, extract skulls. We're going to go ahead and de-gear everybody, turn off emergency mode. Let's see what we can do here. I don't see any of these having issues. This one needs to be in a healing pod. This one also needs to be in a healing pod. We're not going to capture any of these. We're just going to let them bleed out. Alright, so it's just the 2 dead claws. That's cool. This worked out a lot smoother than we expected. I like that. Gert is working on conversions. Dorna is again sad wandering. Oh, another thing, we built a nutrient paste dispenser here because that will allow us to not have to carry meals around to our prisoners. Prisoners can just feed themselves. So it is a lot more efficient. And I like that. We need to start working on improving efficiency of everything we do in this colony just to help prevent problems. Eventually, that'll all be fixed. Do need to get power up here at some point. Let's just drag this up to here temporarily. At least get us power at that point. Everything is pregnant. Chinchilla 235. Ooh. We've had so many chinchilla in this colony. We have new lovers. Ari courted Marcus by implying good things about his own melee fighting skills. Marcus responded well. Well, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Ari does have some good melee skills. Marcus has better melee skills, but... There we go. And Ari and Marcus are already set up for that double bed on their own without us having anything there. It helps when your colony doesn't have an ideology that prevents people sharing a bed before they're married. currently gives us 1, 2, 3 unoccupied beds. And we do have 2 prisoners. Hopefully. They're getting closer. I wonder if I can have Ari run a convert. That might not be bad. We could do that. That would accelerate the process. 34% for Dorna. Jaguar is 25%. I'm going to deconstruct that stool because it's a poor quality stool. And we'll put some beds here. I don't want to put one here because it'll block off access to the machine. But at least they'll be able to eat at a table now and not have bad thoughts about that. We can be civil. Alright, this has finally been built, so we're going to set this up to store shells for mortar. This will be our priority storage there. Can't do this yet because this has not been smooth. What if I reinstall you 1 block over? Because I'm willing to bet the issue is, yep, you couldn't get to it. That'll do it. So now that that's finished, we'll go ahead and put this here, and then we can select all these blocks and mark them for deconstruction. Now we've got air conditioning pipe set up through... Oh, I guess we didn't get that through the walls. Hang on. Oh, it's not finished yet. Gert? Go fix that, please. I can't manually control Bobbert Jr., but I can at least ensure that Gert has this handled. Sweet. So that's cleaned up now. Problem is, we still have this ugly thing over here. And I don't know what I want to do with that. Because there's not really any good way to take care of that. What if we just rebuilt this here? We've only got 1 ugly thing. That would be better. Cleaning is slowly getting taken care of. We may need to have Gert make us some more bricks. Because we need another 99 slate to be able to remake our altar. Alright, we're up to 300 bricks now. We can have Gert cancel this prioritized work, go get some food, go get some sleep, because it's 3 in the morning. Speaking of which, where is Bobbert Jr.? Recharging. They were finishing up smoothing some of these walls, which is good. They need to be smooth. I feel like we're going to have to move this. Where do I want to put the safe, though? You know, we can stick it in here with the research benches and the management bench. And that'll solve that issue for us. And we need to relocate this bulk storage down here. Copy settings. Expand zone. We'll just do this, and we'll paste. Let's delete this one outright. And we'll see how much space we have left after this. Mark is taking care of the slaughter work and the milk work. What's Marcy do? We've got 6 carrier dryads. That's not bad. We're short being able to have a 9th, but at the end of the day... I'm sorry, we're short a 7th. I know my numbers. We also installed this refrigerator to keep our cycloid leaves next to our kitchen stove, because that would allow us to reduce the amount of travel time somebody like Winter, who is one of our brewers, would have to go through. I think things have cleaned up enough. We're going to go ahead and deprioritize cleaning once more back to a 3. In fact, I think we're just going to take hauling in general back to a 3. We have these 6 hauler dryads. I feel like that's a better way to handle things. This has all been built, right? Yep, and we're connected. So let's go ahead and select all this, and we'll just deconstruct. Bobbert is a machine. Literally in this case. Now let's go ahead and deconstruct the standing lamp. We'll put in some wall lamps because they're more efficient. Calf 3 became the target of a jaguar. How did that happen? You know, I'll just leave that at that. That seems good. The jaguar is right there. Well. You know what I had to say to that? Because Gert has... Yeah, Gert has these claws. Gert, sorry you're harvesting. We're just going to turn your claws loose. I mean, you can have Panther revenge all you want. Doesn't change that at the end of the day. You're a dead panther for coming after my animals. Calf 3 is safe and sound. It's the way to go right there. Alright. Where is Bobbert? Bobbert is so fast. He's gonna go mine things, I think. Yep, he's going to go mine steel, so we have steel. Travelers request aid. A group of poor travelers are approaching, looking for help. The travelers are begging for 44 herbal medicine to attempt a life-saving operation on a fellow traveler who was attacked by mechanoids. Zorni. Zorni is who we want to go with. Well, that's cool. Oh, there's a flash storm. That's not good. Where is Zorni? Give 44 herbal medicine to Zorni. Go, Marcus. Go. The problem with flash storms is there's no rain associated with them. So if they start fires, they will burn until the flash storm is over, and then maybe Rimworld will give us a rainstorm to put it out. So this is where things get dangerous. You know, this cleaned up pretty solidly. I like that. Now we'll mark this to be hauled away. We will allow this light now. Now that we have this, let's go ahead and do a smooth surface order. Let's make this look nice as well. A low psychic drone attuned to females. Unfortunate. That is roughly half our colony. But it is what it is. Construct this. We're going to have to rerun some power line. Over here. Oh, wow, it can reach. Sweet. I don't like that it goes across the floor, but... You know what, in fact, let's do this. We don't even need this here on the wall. But it'll be good to have. And I don't know if Bobbert Jr. is going to be able to smooth this because it is diagonal. All of this burned out. See, this is why we don't use wooden walls. I would have just chained inwards. Didn't really have a choice here because of the marshy floor, but... There's silver here. the Sidewinder. Dorna's issue is Dorna has a chemical fascination trait, which means if they don't have drugs, alcohol, something like that, they have really bad thoughts off. So that's why she keeps being in such a bad mood. All right, Jaguar is down to 19%. Can we run a convert on Jaguar? Expected to have a 2.5% certainty reduction. Oh, but Jaguar's also steadfast. That's why. Okay, well. We can't do anything on her because she's in a mental state of Sidewinder. So once Dorna snaps back out of it, we'll take a look at that. See if Ari can do something there. Because that would be good. What other unfilled roles do we have? We got the Animal Specialist, the Fangbringer, right? But they can't do pretty much anything else. And then our Research Specialist. Who currently has our highest animal skills? It's Winter again at 19, and then Hall at 12. So Hall would make a pretty good animal person for that. However, Hall is our backup doctor. The nice thing about this is that they will gain a 200% boost, or they'll have doubled, rather, their animal train chance and their animal tame chance, and their hunting revenge chance will drop to 1/5. But they need a robe. Do we have robes? I don't think we have any robes. So let's... This is a disaster down here. Let's build another clothing rack. So we have all these clothes. But at least Hall has completed... See, here's the problem. Hall was our big crafter. Like, they've got an 11 in crafting. I kind of don't want... to do that, because that's going to hurt the colony considerably. Who else has at least 6 animals? Marcian and Ari. But they're both bound. All 3 of them are and Gert are bound to animals. So what we're going to do is we're going to just either recruit somebody who's got a 6 in animals, or we can train up to have a 6 in animals, or we'll have to bring somebody in. Now, Jaguar has a 6. We could make Jaguar an animal person. They can't cook, but we don't really cook anything anyway. We use nutrient paste. So not really that big a loss. So Jaguar is going to be our animal person. There we go. Problem solved. So the nice thing about the research specialist role is, again, it gives a boost to research speed and hacking speed, which will be useful when we need to go track down our relics and actually try to receive them. But it literally removes everything else. So that'll be all they're good for. Sweet, we have a caravan from an exotic goods trader. They might have plasteel. And, oh, interesting. They got a mercenary gunner who's not only the stepfather of Marcian, but is the husband of Gert. Does this reflect in their social? Marcian is Gert's child. How did I not notice that? Clearly, they don't really have a whole lot of special thoughts about their other parent. Oh, right, Marcian and Ocelus, they got divorced. I forgot that. Good thing Ocelus is dead. that might have been awkward. Alright, Marcus. What are you doing? You're converting. I'll let you run that conversion. That'll let these guys get closer. Alright, exotic goods trader. We can trade away animals. They've got some caribou. That's not going to help us too much. We could... Oh, they have plasteel. 64. We need 150 of it total. We've got 119. So this will give us a little bit extra. We got a skill trainer, we got some side trainers. What can we sell? Do we have anything to sell them? Because they're not going to buy our regular stuff. They only want the fancy things. We don't really have... We got 2 elephant tusks. We don't really have any fancy things of them. We could sell them some animals. We could sell them the Thrombo. It's not really doing anything but eating food. We don't have a breeding pair. it could be useful as a mount, but that's not something we're really doing a whole lot of right now anyway. We picked this Thrumbo up through an event. It's self-tamed. But I feel like this is a good way to go. We still have about 1,000 silver worth of goods we can buy. Psychic Power Psyblade turns into a melee weapon. That's kind of neat. We could also get a skill trainer for some shooting, which would also be good. We could also, you know, I think we're going to get a flat screen television though. Because a flat screen television gives us another recreation, and it's got 140% recreation power, so that's good. We're going to buy us a flat screen television. And the best part about this is that we can just install it. Here. Yeah, that works. And now we also have the plasteel we need. Or do we? Hang on. I thought we had more plasteel than that. Did we use it for something? I must have used it for something. And then we'll just connect this, and we can get rid of this power conduit, this power conduit, and this power conduit. And that's all a lot nicer, and it makes how dirty the floors actually are look so much worse. That's actually a little upsetting. That's how we got this flat screen television now. We're going to set this to display propaganda once somebody wakes up. In fact, we're just going to make this so that after Winter finishes sleeping, they go set it to propaganda channel for us. The question is, how long will it take Bobbert Jr. to build this? It's 3,000 work. Age reversals demanded. See, we're getting advanced enough that we got people starting to demand age reversal. Because we're transhumanists, they require it. So Gert wants to begin an age reversal treatment. We don't have age reversal research done yet, though. Because that requires bioregeneration, I believe. Yes. Yeah, we need bioregeneration, which is going to require multi-analyzer and biosculpting. So once microelectronics is finished, in fact, let's prioritize research some. In fact, we're just going to push Winter into that pretty hard. Oh, wait a minute. Is plasteel a valid ingredient? Now we turned it off for the flak helmets. Oh, but it does require 10 plasteel per flak helmet regardless. Okay, well that explains where it went. Because we did complete these flak helmets since, so we need yet more plasteel still. That's not good. Do we have anybody that might sell plasteel nearby? That's a village. That's a complex. We don't have anybody who's a knight. We could go try to trade with them. Man. Well, we can't get fake body parts yet there. We don't have the research to reverse age. Got plenty of animals, though. Bobbert Jr. is almost done. It only took Bobbert Jr. a day. That's not bad. So people will be less unhappy about not having an altar now, once he finishes this. And then maybe as a celebration, we will have that symbol burning. There we go. The altar. Oh, it's not. No, it's not impressive enough. It's because it's dirty. All right, get. Let's get the cleaning brought up. I definitely don't want to do this. We could get somebody out of it. What's he like? He's not a member of our belief system. Yeah, no. Sorry, Bradley. Sorry, Bradley, you're not worth it. We're back at, look at that. It's amazing how much dirt negatively impacts the impressiveness. We gained 40 points of impressiveness, a 60% increase, just by cleaning up. Whew. So we'll end things with an ethical fiesta. As we burn the t-shirt on the stick. It was a fun fiesta. Everybody gets +5 mood, and the Dominion of Uzbo was friendlier to us. Sweet. I mean, we're dirty again. But we're still an impressive temple, and that's the important part. At the end of the day, that's really the only thing that matters. Let's add another light and fix that. Actually, let's not stick it there. Autosave. Stop that. Alright. Put this here. We will reinstall this one here. That gets the full hallway. We're going to add another wall light here. And we'll do one final one there. That'll light up those hallways. That'll help people not have a bad thought about the hallways. That's all lit up. This is lit up, doesn't need to be because it's outside. We do need lights in here though. So we'll put that there. We'll put one here. Now we're in here, we're fully lit up there. We'll go ahead and stick lights there. It's 1 watt apiece, it's not that big a deal. We have lighting here. We have lighting there. We're missing some lighting up here. Put a light there and one more over here. That covers that. That room's lit. That room's lit. There we go. Our lighting is fixed. The only thing that's not lit up fully is over here. And let's be honest, that's for the animals. Insects spawn in here. I'm not too terribly worried about it. We're looking pretty good. This went well. This went well. And this will be where we wrap things up for this episode. Thank you for coming out, watching the episode. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, or if you've watched more than one of these. There is a full playlist of these for the full history of this colony. Feel free to go through that. And again, leave some comments, feedback, funny moments. If you have any thoughts on how we're going to advance this ideology, I'll probably pick something in the meanwhile and advance us. But it's always good to have options for the future. In the meanwhile, stay safe, and as always, stay goose.